There is another crack in the ground forming. This is the second one. We know exactly what is going on. The dragon eggs are gone, and season 7 is about to come to an end. The craziest live event in Fortnite history. We've been doing a ton of research. Shadical and I know exactly what is going on. We've gotten pretty much every single theory correct relating to the Ice King. And guys, season 7 is about to end. Use code Mr. Top Fortnite in the item shop right now. If that doesn't work, use code Mr. Top 5. I'm trying to get it changed. So one of those should work. Shadical knows a lot more about everything that's going on than I do. So Shadical, pretty much, let's go to the dragon eggs and let's give a little bit of an update because there's a lot of stuff that you guys don't know. A lot of new updates. Not one egg, but all of the eggs are gone. What is going on?
It all starts with, of course, the person that was right here.
So the prisoner skin is also known as the Fire King. And basically, the prisoner is gone. The Fire King, we don't know exactly where he is. Obviously, we've known that for a while. But basically, guys, what actually happened? We know that the map actually started melting from this point, the top right corner of the map.
So things have changed drastically since the last one of these videos that we've done. And as you can see, the entire map, again, has literally gone down, melted, which only means one thing. The Ice King is very, very mad.
For those of you who aren't aware, Season 8 of Fortnite is going to be fire versus ice, like we already mentioned. The Fire King is going to be battling the Ice King, and the ice is melting. The Fire King is obviously trying to melt the rest of the map using all of his abilities. It's not working because the map is still frozen. That is where the dragon eggs come in. We already know what's going to happen. The dragon eggs are going to just pretty much melt the map. There's something very interesting. We know exactly what is going on and what is about to happen. If you guys aren't actually aware, in this area of the Fortnite map, Tomato Temple, something happened, Shadical. We got it live on video.
If you've been in Fortnite at any point within the last 2 weeks, you would notice that every few hours, there is a crazy quake that happens every few hours and shakes the entire map up, and nothing really comes out of it. It's just, you know, it's just a little thing that just happens every few hours. But now there is proof of something that's happened, and the map has been damaged severely in this one specific area.
Yep, the map is changing. It's literally cracking, and Shadical is about to get eliminated.
What?
Wait, Shadical, why didn't you eliminate me, dude?
Whatever, let's just go to the thing.
We are about to go to the quake right now inside of replay, and we need to explain exactly what is going on. Guys, we have the quake in replay right here. Ladies and gentlemen, I am about to play it in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This is the quake as it happens. This is super slow motion. Look at this. Look at this. It is forming.
You can see the ground is literally coming out of the ground. Like, it's so weird. Dude, it's gonna go by this tree.
This is absolutely insane. And guys, we know exactly what is going on, why this is happening. Look at it going.
You can see the little rocks as well, dude. That's insane.
The weird thing about this quake is that this is the only area of the map it has happened, and it's the one time.
This means that something here is happening. This is where the quakes are coming from. Quakes would actually be stronger around Tomato Temple, and as you can see, that is very true. This is where they are.
Yeah, but the weird thing about this, ladies and gentlemen, why did this quake happen at the same time the dragon eggs were removed from the game? We have the answer. We know exactly what is going on.
This is only the start. This is only the start of the end of season 7. As you can see, it just finished over here.
We're about to get back in game. We are going to go to this quake in the ground. I'm about to explain everything. We are at the quake in the ground right now, and there are definitely some hidden meanings to this. So as you can see, it starts right here. But why does it start here? Why doesn't it start here? And also, ladies and gentlemen, the other thing,
it's drawing something. There's definitely something about this. Like, why didn't it turn like right here? Like, it's clearly the Fire King definitely has something up his sleeve while he's crafting this very weird area out.
And we already know exactly what is going to be happening. So first of all, as you see, it's making all of these weird movements. As you see, at the end of this quake, there are 2 different lines. This is not for no reason at all. There is 100% a reason behind this. We know exactly what is going on. What does it mean?
This is actually where the Earth splits into 2 and stop! Let me explain the theory!
Wait, what?
Let me explain!
Wait, I thought we were having a 1v1.
No, we're not! Part of this crack is gonna go over here the next time another quake happens and go off to this side of the map. This crack over here is going to go over and probably most likely, looking at the way the crack is already formed, it's probably gonna go around this way and most likely circle around this part of the map.
Something crazy is going to be revealed.
It is not a coincidence that the Fire King decided to come over here and establish his base of operations in this part of the map. 2 words, guys: Tomato Temple. There is even proof in the files, Tomato Temple and this entire part of the map actually being burnt a crisp. I am not joking, it shows up on the mini-map, but it will eventually happen in a few days or so. So as you can see here, Tomato Temple has been abandoned for thousands of years. It really doesn't have someone to rule over it, and what better place for an ancient entity to go to than his own temple or an abandoned one? If that makes sense, pretty much what will be happening is the Fire King is going to take Tomato Temple and turn it into his own, turning this entire pit down here into lava, making this entire temple his own.
This is going to be the craziest Fortnite live event of all time.
Stop! You mentioned that he's gonna take them.
Oh, quake right now. Dude,
Right now?
there was just a quake. I was eating a hot dog.
No, was there?
Did that get bigger?
Dude, are you joking? There was not a quake, dude. I would have felt it.
Yes, there was. This quake ended up being very important. What we didn't know is that there was a new crack in the ground that formed. We continued on explaining everything, and then eventually we realized there's another crack, and this is super important. You guys don't want to miss because you're gonna have to say goodbye to a location. So the end of Fortnite Season 7 is near. The crack in the ground is going to keep on getting bigger, but what does this have to do with the dragon eggs? Either one, it is the Ice King who took the dragon eggs and he is going to use it to refreeze the map completely.
So the Fire King, obviously, he feels pretty threatened for being frozen for thousands of years in the Ice King's lair. So he's mad. The guy, you can literally see in his bio that he wants to restore balance. And one way of restoring balance is literally getting a fire layer over here to stop against the Ice King and his reign. Because obviously the Ice King is not done. He wants to keep destroying the map, or he wants to keep freezing it over to the point of no return, to where there is ice all over and you can't get rid of it. There are 3 ways of this actually going down. It is going to be 2 different elements fighting against each other. We are going to have an all-out fire in ice in Season 8. We're gonna have the Fire King try to defend himself against the Ice King. We're gonna have the Ice King attack the Fire King, and obviously lots of stuff in the map is going to be destroyed and turn either very fiery or frozen completely solid. The second possibility is we're gonna have a live event where this entire area is transformed into the Fire King's lair, and he tries to do his ultimate attack on the Ice King, melt his entire part of the map down to where it's all water, and then we get a water map over there on that side.
That would be insane. What's the third theory?
And lastly, quakes themselves will destroy the entire Fortnite map. This will happen all at once, and neither the Fire or the Ice King will know what they started, and the map will be changed forever and cut into 2.
There was just another quake we got on video. We thought the crack would get bigger, but no. What happened? There's a brand new crack, and this one is even bigger than ever before. Look how long this one is going for.
Dude.
This is, oh my gosh, this is twice.
I just want to say, whatever is happening here, whatever this event is, it is going to take up a massive part of the map. Bigger than anything we've ever seen before, bigger than the rocket, bigger than the snow event. All of that is going to be like an ant compared to what is going to happen to this chunk of the map.
Of these past live events, we're all leading up to this crazy moment. This is like the biggest crack. This is definitely bigger of a crack than the other one. And what we actually noticed is that, as you can see, for all of these cracks, every single one of them has 2 different ending points. There's an ending point right here, and there's also another ending point right here, which is the same as the other crack. And there is definitely some meaning behind it.
Pretty much anytime the line or these cracks move in a different direction, that is the way the quake is gonna go. So for example, this line, if you keep following this line, you'll actually end up going to the original line, which is over there. There's actually stuff in the files that leak that this bridge itself is actually gonna be destroyed by this crack, which means that the crack is going to go continuing in this direction off to Lazy Links, and it could possibly even destroy that entire area. And of course, this final crack here is going to go right through Wailing Woods and probably around back around Tomato Temple, and eventually meet up with the other crack there.
Honestly, dude, say goodbye. Let's go to the replay and take a look. This is right as the quake happened, live in game. Here we go. We didn't think that there was a new crack forming, but as you can see, this one is even bigger than the other one. Dude, that is insane. Every single time there is a quake, there is going to be a new crack, and both of them are at Tomato Temple right next to them. As you can see, this is the first one. This is how big it is.
This entire area might just end up getting destroyed destroyed completely and falling down into the water. Because look at how many cracks are actually being left. Like, you have multiple cracks in multiple different areas. This crack's going off to Lazy Links. This other crack is going back to the other one. And this one, we don't even know where this one is. What I'm guessing this next crack is going to be, whenever it happens, is probably going to be somewhere inside Lazy Links, or even closer to probably Tomato Temple. If the cracks are surrounding Tomato Temple, we'll see this entire part of the map literally fall down or something crazy happen to it.
Say goodbye to Tomato Temple. As soon as there's more updates, we'll let you guys know. Subscribe to see them as soon as they come out. This is absolutely crazy.